Alright. Onward! Baldras and his men quickly left the Grey Woods, not entirely convinced of their safety, even after eradicating the Lich. As they marched, many men and women from the small hamlets peppering the area around Carson in the Grey Woods approached the group, asking to join them. The ascent of the Queen had cast an uneasy pall over the citizens of Wesnoth, and some of them were willing to resist it. Knowing they too would be labeled criminals, he reluctantly accepted their help. Camped at the edge of the forest, they quietly observed substantial troop movements, moving from the direction of Adril, a nearby city, and marching to the northwest. Unsure of what to make of it, they debated their next course of action. What should our next course of action be? How about murder? Oh, yep, that sounds good. Reasonable. Let's do that. The words of Lord Maddock have weighed heavy on me these past few days. It has dawned on me that we can never win. We will never defeat the entire army of Wesnoth. Idiocy! If the noble Lord of Alancifer is unwilling to resist the Queen, how should I ever expect to? It just occurred to me. There! Sorry about that. That was my fault. Okay. I think I missed a line. The garrison and towers of, put it down a little, there we go, of Hallstatt are more than a garrison, nephew. They are a fortress! They used to protect this area from the enemies of Wesnoth. I never imagined they would house its enemies. That's the thing about a fortress! If it gets taken, your enemies now have it. Though in this case, it's your rulers, but you know. You should always have a plan to deal with your own fortifications, should they be taken from you. Baldras! Uncle, he wears the crest of Valence. We should answer. Ryder, hush before we are discovered. Come to us, quietly. Master... Oh, crap! I clicked and it... twice. Alright. This is surely good news! I am afraid it is not. The Queen is sending a branch of her main field army directly from Weldon. As soon as they arrive, they will burn every village to the ground. No one will live. The troop movements all make sense now. We must stop this army from reaching the garrison. We cannot swallow them whole, but we can gnaw away at them. They mustn't take one step without us being there to harass and delay them. When they reach Hallstead, they must be exhausted or dying. You just said we can't beat their entire army. Do you propose to surrender? It's this or nothing. All we can do is see it through to the end. May you prevail in peace and war. I must depart before I am seen so far from my lord's borders. Another platoon approaches. Oh boy, it's the heavily armored shock troops. When we are done, no one will fear the open roads and night sky more than the army of the usurper. Strike fast, strike silently, and leave no one alive. Alright. Heavy infantry, shock trooper. Full-fledged iron mauler. Alright. Alright then. Hopefully it should be coming into nightfall, so... Let's see. 28! Oh. recalling is way cheaper than hiring them outright. That's a pretty good incentive to recall. I don't think I need you this time. I'm not sure how effective the hunters will be against these. Let me check. Let me check their armor real fast. They're ridiculously resistant to blade. Really resistant. There's my arrows. Will be failing to hurt them. I wish I had cold and fire, but I'll have to just make do with impact. So let's focus on impact weapons. Another outlaw. Let's see. This one's about to level. So is this one. Some of these I could probably throw out, but I'll take this one. I could probably hire more. I might, but for the moment I will make do with this. Okay. Well, it's not ideal, but it is nighttime. You only need 2 EXP, so if one of them decides to hit you back, you level up, as long as you survived. It's an ambush! Hold your ground! Good luck with that. We are desperate men. Desperate, I say! And you're in a road, which is not exactly a place where you can, you have any cover. Get him! Oh, so close right now. Alright. If I put you here, that'll cover them. Wonder which way they're gonna go. Alright. We're in the hills. Yeah! Bit wasteful with the EXP, but I'm happy with the result. Oof. We should be dodgier than that. Alright. We can pull back to heal. This isn't going to be all of them. This is just a taste of what I'm going to have to deal with. I'm going to... Alright. It's a bit of a risk, but you're in good health. So I'm gonna go ahead to bring in this guy. That opens it up further. Okay. Now, that would be unwise of me. Okay, 17 hit points. I need to ding this guy. Okay, fine, whatever. Trying to be all clever about this so that I can level up my archer, but I guess it doesn't want to let me do that. Maybe I can do it on this guy, but probably not. But we'll try. Look, there's a chance! Alright, I did it. Alright, and finally, boy, you know, a level 3 unit and you still don't have a ranged attack. Just rely on being incredibly armored and hard to hurt. But I have a 25% bonus because it's night, and he has a 25% penalty. So. Ooh. Crap! Well, it was a risk, and I took it. The next morning, the local patrol returned to a nearby outpost. They were surprised to see their fellow soldiers engaged in combat with a band of thugs they had heard so much about. Troops to arms! These peasant scum think they're above the law. We will show them the law. I've already lost one. But I'll have time to prepare. Some of these guys need to go and rest. Alright. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I really want to have a max level unit in each category. And that means getting this trapper a little bit more up. Oh, right, yes, of course. Should I just go toe-to-toe with him? 50 damage, potentially. Yikes. No, we should sling. Already killed one. Go for it. Hate to waste the EXP, but, you know, there are forces coming at us, and we need to heal. Okay. So that's a... Okay, Royal Guard, which is a melee-only unit. No General to boost adjacent units, and no Clerics or Wizards. Just some riffraff. But I don't trust this. I'm gonna go straight in for the kill, because I don't trust that there aren't gonna be more men coming down this road in a moment. I need you out there, but you need to heal. It's okay, if there's more troops that come down this road, maybe I will want you here. Come at me. I can handle this. Oh, wow. What is that? That's a silver mage, isn't it? Isn't it? Let me see. No, it's not. It's a red mage. Okay. They're pretty dangerous. Oops. No, what have I done? How did I zoom in? I think I zoomed in. How did that happen? Did it happen? Is it just my imagination? Am I going crazy? That's better. Alright. Alright. Nervous about how much is coming out. I don't want to fight them in the open if I can help it. Okay, this guy should be... It's during the day. Yikes. This guy should be invisible in towns, and he can heal there. This one's close to leveling, which would be a full heal. Let's undo that last one. I mean, he's a heavy hitter and all, but let's keep him in town, huh? Oh, you can't make it. You're quick. You're supposed to be quick. Come on. Horse moved a little further than I expected. Still, as long as I stick to the tree line and fight them one at a time... Okay, that's a swordsman, one step below the guard. Okay, no more troops coming. Good. Alright. I could still hire more men. But if I want to stick to the trees, I can't surround them. And that's a problem. Do I want to back up? This isn't particularly good. But if I back up to the tree line here... Because this is a place that's easy to surround me in. Over here, though, not as much. Don't want this one to get hit in melee. This is the most worrisome one here. Shouldn't have pushed out quite this far. Alright. You'll probably get hit by that horse no matter where I put you, so I may as well place you back here. That way. I'm contemplating the different angles this cavalryman can attack from, and where he would end up being. Okay, he did go for the weak one. The injured one, I mean. Being concealed in the town wasn't interesting and could have potentially... But I'm not ready to leave somebody out quite in the middle of all that. Alright. Tempting to step out and strike, but this is a worrisome stuff. Why aren't there any villages in this area? Just gotta travel a couple turns to heal. Alright. I probably should have. I'm being greedy and not using enough forces. I think I can take it, though. Yeah! Almost. Couple more kills for you. Yeah. Both of you. Alright. I will let them get the first blow to force them to fight on a field while I have trees. Not that cavalry is the best unit for defending itself in the forest, and that's a lancer. He does double damage when he attacks, but receives double damage as well. They are dangerous. It could be handy to have one, but it's not a unit I particularly like, but it's incredibly worrisome when the enemy has them. Resilient and strong. It's the perfect combination for one, in my opinion. She's what I'm most afraid of, though. As much as I worry about the Lancers, her fire is so deadly. I'm gonna want to surround her. Alright. How are we gonna do this? You're already injured and need to pull back. What do you got for me? Nice! Alright. Much as I don't want you being hit by that, gotta finish it. Okay. Almost. Oh, I wish I had somebody with leadership or a medic to heal adjacent targets. That's the thing about this particular campaign. You're playing peasants, and they make you feel it. You don't have a lot of the stuff that you might normally rely on. She can get that far. But I don't want them in the forest, but she can get that far. How much damage can I do? Go for it. You're already injured. Somebody's gonna die. I could sacrifice you to score more hits to get this kill. Difference of being in or out of woods isn't quite as stark as I might like. If I put you back in here, risky. That's just going to be a 70% no matter where we are. That's really worrisome to me. But if I was here, they would have a very hard time getting at my injured corner. This is my most durable unit. Though I lose the map if he dies. He's durable, he's dodgy. And now they have a hard time getting at my wounded flank. If I put you here. Yikes. Wish you could move faster. Alright. This is not ideal by any means. I don't think I played this well. I think I'm going to lose people. Ah! Double damage! Shit. That swordsman's going to finish him before he gets the chance to level. Yes, I did bad. This is a good unit. Very versatile. Oh, he lived? He lived? They're good at archery, not the best, but good at it, and they're capable of melee. Not as bad as you might expect them to be at it. Oh. You only need one kill, and I think it's this one right here. As close as I can get. Yeah, go for it. Alright, we're definitely taking the mage out. Okay, you gotta get a hit. Okay, decision time. Do we want a sword or do we want marksman? I do like this one. I do like this one. But marksmanship is the more valuable thing to me. They don't move as fast, they don't get as many hit points. In many ways this is inferior, but marksman, this always has a 60% chance of hitting. Like, it's just a really valuable ability, because it just, I could run into a situation, any time somebody's hiding in a fortress or in a town, or it's a bat or just something really dodgy, this guy can hit them. This guy will hit. I can count on him. That's so valuable. I need this to die, absolutely. It's not gonna be easy. Might kill it. Alright. Come on! Oh yeah! Okay, I don't have to worry anymore. Alright. You're surrounded, and that's bad. You and your double damage is a really bad thing on the field. especially during the day. I just want to smash archers with melee. I just want to squish them. But I can't leave this in play. You can stab for 20. Based on how this attack goes, this will decide my action. Wow, okay. Okay. That went extremely well. It's often difficult to plan your whole... You can't even necessarily... You know, there is strategy and there's planning, but it's difficult to plan too far ahead because of the random nature of the swinging nature of your attacks. Exchanges can be very unpredictable, I find. Wish I could get you in the woods. You're injured. I don't want him to have such a chance to finish you. It's a dangerous spot for its own reasons. This might actually be the safer location, bizarrely. Alright, I think that's the best I can do. If I fend off this thing and nobody else appears on that road... Oh shit, am I gonna lose the game because I put him out there? Oh shit. What have I done? Okay. Okay, we gotta get you out of there. Extraction. Okay, how are we gonna approach this? During the day we suck. Alright. Or I could go the alternate strategy. He's reached his maximum level, however there's after level, levels. They only give you like 2 hit points, but they fully heal you. He's close. So I could think about using one of those to heal him. Alright. Okay, she only needs one. Any encounter she gets in will level her. That would definitely kill either of them. I think I just need to do that. As much as I want to keep leveling people up, you have to make decisions to just... Oh wow, it lived! That's unexpected. Oh, we're suddenly rolling very badly. I don't want this thing to get a swing at anyone. Okay. Crush. Oh shit! He was that low? Oh crap! It's like it's an archer. I'll smash it. Oh. Crap. Crap! I should have looked at his hit points. That was raw, sheer carelessness. Raw carelessness. Alright. Sheer, utter carelessness. Alright, what should we do? I could just go back and undo the turn. I don't like to do that because it's a bad habit, and the way there's... You could just You could just totally cheat and just keep re-rolling until you got lucky hits. But if I start the battle over again, I have to start by dealing with these guys. Alright. There's a very different strategy I could employ here. I mean, it's going to start out similar, but I could... There's a... Yeah. I don't have as much versatility with this faction, as I've mentioned, as I could with some of the others. Elves have a lot of options. For example. Same with dwarves. But, the dragon folk, I forget, anyway, I need to just focus. Alright, so the start is going to be very similar. We're just going to be ambushing. But, alright, to start with, these two aren't as... These two have their place, since I'm not actually going to be fighting as many shock troops as I expected. And if I'm cautious, I shouldn't lose so many troops. I really need to strike them during the night with my bonus. I do. So I will. Alright. I respect the sling. I have a lot of respect for the sling as a weapon. But it's a weapon that I believe requires a great deal of skill. Yet, a lot of fiction, a lot of fantasy stories, especially D&D, making it a simple weapon. I'm always like, but it's not an easy weapon to learn. It's an extremely, extremely difficult weapon to train in. That's why it fell out of fashion. I don't need you. You. I do like those traits, but oh no. I prefer ones with more experience. Because it costs more money to recall you than it does to recruit you. We'll go with this. Okay. Yeesh. They hit so hard, even at night, when they have a minus 25% penalty. And they're so durable. Alright. How should we do this? I could just slam into it. Probably best. Fell it like a tree! Chop, 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 chop. Alright, I guess it's not quite. Alright. Drat. Just out of reach. Alright, fell this thing. Wish I could get here somehow. Alright. That's what I was afraid of. You're super lucky! Take them a few turns to get here. Alright. Alright, finish him. Not quite there yet. Alright. And now I have a thing that... Yep. Alright. You can do this. And by doing this, I cut off him from hitting this one. He'll still hurt somebody a lot, but he shouldn't be able to... Okay, he could kill either of these if he scores 2 hits. I can't control that. He can kill one of my units, and I can't stop him. Oh, great, a wizard. Or he could decide to wuss out and try to make a break for it and live. Coward, wanting to live. Alright, who wants the kill on a high-level unit? Nice. I got 8 hit points. I suppose I will give it to you. My plan should be to get into those 2 towns and form up around them. That would give me access to healing during the fight, though my units would be more exposed this way. But I got more of them, so I could have better control over the combat. Still, that red mage is... 2 red mages. 2... Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoever stands here could be hit by both of them. 8 with a 70% chance. Oh, that's likely 48 points of damage. Or more. Oh, right. I absolutely have to get the first turn attacking them. Last time I gave them the initiative. This time I must take it. So... Okay. We'll go with the invisibility thing. No, I don't need... This is probably the best I can do. But we're gonna push forward. Crap, do you have to have so many of them? You're good enough, come on. I need all of you now. This is difficult. This is difficult. much as I want to push forward and control these two things, this time they have a lot of mages, and I need to control initiative. Ah, crap. Really? Reach that far? Yikes. How can they reach that far? Alright. Alright, we got it this time, definitely. They don't believe in hell, but is. Where are you going? They're trying to make sure that I don't get the first strike on those wizards, and now they control the two towns. They won't give me first licks on their units, but they keep trying to position to get the first strike on me. It's actually pretty good. If I were to hold position, they couldn't get more than 2 units on any one guy, and it's night. 3 of their units would be striking me. However, if I push forward, I would open myself up more. But I could take advantage of the night and possibly kill a unit or 2. This is actually a pretty good formation for stopping my movement, too. These two. I hate this. Alright. Yes! I give them first strike. Pretty lucky. I love having mages, but I hate fighting mages. Oh, I should have moved that one up. That was stupid. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Alright, first of all, squash! That's the price of moving forwards ahead of your comrades. Only that archer. Alright. Move here. That'll block that soundly. But these... those are what I really need to deal with. Ah! Break formation. Put you out. You're gonna get clobbered. Oh, we are just having rotten luck! Not good, but I need to kill those. Possibly I can control the battlefield around here enough to block you. Maybe. Seems iffy to me. If I put you here... Come on! You could have done better than that. They're covered. You're exposed. But they're covering my wounded. Alright. couldn't have leveled them, I know, but just... I can't put anyone there. They'll die, but I can't kill it unless I do. If I move here... It's pretty good. Alright. Out in the open where you'll probably get killed, but take the free shot. I don't feel like I did very well at all. So close to leveling. Alright, what is your move? Melee! Very interesting. Lower chance of dying. Should have shot fire anyway. Oh, crap! No! You actually could reach that far. Lucky! Congratulations on your ridiculous dodginess there, buddy. Crap, I keep forgetting about you. Alright. But you're surrounded. Super surrounded. Clobbering time. Okay, next encounter, she should level up. As long as it's a level 2 unit. That's useful state to have a character in. Because even on the defense, they'll heal. Okay. Alright. 8 damage, but you have 9 hit points. Okay. Go for it. Okay. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. Get him. Poor job there. Get him, I say. What about you? Whenever I move, you're gonna have access to somebody who's badly injured. No, we can gang up on you. Then that leaves you coming in. Could kill you. That would leave you to strike down my loyal unit here. Ah! Well, that didn't go very well. Please don't kill my loyal Magel. I said not to do that, you jerk! Ah! Can there never be a battle without men lost? The tragedy of war. Get him! A-back! And loyal. Loyal doesn't have an upkeep. It's a great trait. And you're invisible. And don't let that live. Alright. I thought so. Be cautious about this. See if I can get through this without losing another one. Loyalty is a trait that never spawns randomly. You have to be given those by a campaign. They're super valuable. Alright. Arrows. Arrows are good for cavalry. Try to hold all these villages. Safe? Good. He's got lots of targets. He's in a target-rich environment. I guess I'll move you up here. Defense is always tricky too, because they can cut a hole in your defenses by knocking out a critical unit and then punch through. So you have to, you know. No defense is ever perfect. Alright, let me see. Who are we going to put in here? How about you? Okay, you can sit there. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay, right? Yeah, that's good. It's not actually a risk as long as I kill this guy. That's the critical thing. This unit must actually die now. I am committed to it. I can't allow bad rolls to I just have to throw so much stuff at it. Whew, I was beginning to think it wouldn't actually die. Resilient, strong. Strong. Should have probably made that one a ranger. Oh well. Ah well. It's good. Still good. Alright. What, do you think that's gonna stop me? Huh? We're gonna tear you off your throne. Or guard post. Whatever. Form up ranks. Guess that's about as good as we're gonna get it. Crap! I'm having the worst luck! So many hits! Ugh. Crap. Alright, let's take what we got left. Okay. Sling. Alright. Marksmanship. That's why I picked that class. So amazing. That wasn't too shabby either. Okay, big heavy clubbing. This will best protect the rest of my units. Alright. What, you didn't want to hire anyone or hit anyone? Alright, let's see. Marksmanship? That would be pretty good. Or do I just want to let everyone get a swing on this for some EXP? Alright, go for it. God, such bad luck. Rotten luck. Right. Can't be here. Come on! Do it, but you don't need the EXP at all. Dare I take the risk? I dare not take the risk. Kill it. What a bloody mess. We must attack Hallstatt next. If we wait, they will become invincible. If we can burn it to the ground before that happens, our people may have a chance. West well tonight, because tomorrow's battle will decide the fate of our homes, our families, and our freedom. Send word to Helicron that we're ready. It's time for him to repay his debt. Time for the final scenario. In the year of Wesnoth 161, the newly crowned king sought to tame the wetlands that separated the human cities surrounding Weldon from the coastal regions of Ellensfar once and for all. The Grand Army of Wesnoth, personally led by the High Council of Archmagi. Archmagi, I'm glad they didn't have one of those. A great mage would tear me apart. Scoured the plains of all manner of hostile creatures, be it beast, orc, or elf. Ah, take that, you elves! The city-state of Ellensfar was formerly united into a kingdom, and settlements rapidly spread. The country of Wesnoth had been carved in deed as well as in name. A monument to this achievement was erected at the very heart of the Wildlands. In a 12-year ritual, the High Council demonstrated the height to which human magic had grown over the years by drawing the monument directly from the Earth's living rock. But what if an evil wizard understood what you did? It could make your whole fortification topple on itself. It would have been better just to quarry your rocks. Besides, I see a crane up there. Hundreds of feet tall, the mountain towered high above the plains. The sheer walls were both inspiring and terrifying. Men from all over the countryside labored there, building the most formidable fortress ever conceived. It became the stronghold of Hallstatt. The sentinel of the western plains stood watch as Wesnoth prospered for many centuries under the protection it provided. No war has overcome it, and its walls have never been overrun. The blood of invaders stained its parapets, and the bones of the defeated crumble at the base of Hallstatt's frozen waves of stone. Dun-dun-dun-dun. There it is, the stronghold of Hallstatt. Now that's a fortress! Look at how tall it is. Those towers rise sheer out of the ground, as if called forth out of the earth. That may not be too far from the truth. During the time of the great kings of Wesnoth, the land was tamed with powerful magic. Wizards of an ancient era forged the walls of Hallstatt from the rock below. I don't see how we could bring it down. They're already invincible in there. No, my young friend. Hallstatt indeed has a weakness. Among my many assets, is access to a wealth of secrets few in Wesnoth are privy to. You see, the mountain on which the fort was built is solid, but the castle on top has been built and rebuilt many times over the ages. It is not as indestructible as you might think. Beneath the structure is a system of catacombs that connect all 4 towers to the central keep. Over time, after many wars, the supports were required to hold up the middle. So we can knock out the supports and bring the stronghold of Hallstatt down? Will that really work? I believe it will. Each tower has a passage from the catacombs. If we reach the center of the tower, one of our men can escape down to the bowels of the mountain and destroy its support. I am sure we will need to demolish no less than all 4 supports to raise the fortress. I hope you're right. In a few hours, night will fall, and we will find out. We must be cautious. Look there, a substantial orc force is also advancing on Hallstatt. They must think Wesnoth's army is spread out right now. Heh. They're in for a surprise. This may work to our advantage. Okay. This is the last scenario. Destroy the stronghold of Hallstatt. Only Baldras's life matters now. If Harper died at this point, it wouldn't even matter. He would just be lost in the battle. Oh boy. Oh boy. They have a lot of resources. Alright, that's a proper general. That will boost all adjacent units. Those are royal guards. Oh, pikemen. I like pikemen. I like first strike. I do. I actually prefer them to I prefer them and the halberdiers. That's what I was thinking of. I prefer the halberdiers to the swordsman route that ends in the Royal Guard. But I do strongly prefer units that have both melee and range to ones who can only melee. Still. Alright. I have an ally in the Shadow Lord. I have an unwitting ally in the Orcs. But I can't count on either. And I can't, as much as I'd like to, just sit back and let them fight and then come in when the enemy is weak. I really need to strike simultaneously. Having called in, chosen to have this guy as an ally in the final map, should give me quite an edge here. And I should spend every penny I have. If I had had a couple more maps, I could have gotten more max level units for this final assault, but alas. It's only the really long campaigns that you can build up a massive army. Alright, enter the competition! That's a lot of stuff. Oh good, I see some little goblins to throw poison knives. That's always good. I'd love to play with trolls. Regeneration seems like it'd be a fun mechanic. These are not the... Okay, these do have flaming arrows. Okay, good. You should be running more shadow mages. Should be running more shadow mages. I have lots of fugitives. We need more variety on damage. Oh crap! White mages with their healing and their light beams are mixed in too, huh? Heals 8, cures poison. Alright. I wish I could tell my ally to hold a little longer. Alright. But they're partway to a level, and that's really valuable. Alright. What does it look like? Pretty resistant to piercing. Resistant to impact. It just depends on what I want to hit, I suppose. Alright. We'll take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah. Then I'll make nothing but outlaws on my next turn. Alright, how much more you got? Why are you all going down to my corner? Alright, little orcs. Ooh, a big troll. I think having chosen this ally will make a big difference. Though I kinda wish I had shadow mages, I wouldn't have had enough time to properly train them, so... you know... I want to put you guys up as far as up as I can. And I don't care about the cost. Money is no object. One nice thing is that you don't lose units if you can't pay their maintenance cost. You don't actually lose them for that. For such a minor, you know, just because you can't afford to pay them for their services doesn't mean they'll leave you. Their loyalty is beyond that of your wallet. Well, if you're all going to congregate in my corner, if I had chosen gold or the second choice, it would just be me and the orcs versus all of this. Though there'd be more of me with the gold. If this were a longer campaign, I would have definitely wanted to go with the shadow mages. But I think this is probably the best pick that you could make. Though I wish the AI was a little bit wiser in its attack plan. I want to try to coordinate with this. And it seems to be putting entirely too much weight. Look at the distance! Riders approach! Who is it? Help, I hope. Circumstances cannot afford to get much more dire. Sound the advance! Knights of Elensafar, behold! The battle has already begun. Make camp, then we charge! Amazing! Lord Maddox sent his house guards, his finest troops! Elensafar must be defenseless now. More hinges on this battle than I thought. Baldras! Gwendoren is Lord Maddox's son. This battle isn't just about Anavan anymore. Anavan. They built a little thing. A paladin. Ooh, I wish I had one of those. Ah, well. Yes, I said I'm not the biggest fan of charge, which apparently all of his units have as their ability, but I do like a unit that can heal and move fast. It's good. My Shadow Mage friend, would you focus on the attack and not on flagging towns? Okay, don't worry about gold. Worry about victory. He's gonna be further behind. Should I wait? I want to keep my armies together. Those mountains are impassable, meaning that you have to come in on bridges. Vulnerable. It's actually kind of an interesting fortress. You ran in there alone? You fools! You're gonna get slaughtered. Seriously, why are you flagging stuff? Oh well. Any help is good. Any help is help. If I'd taken the gold, I could have probably... Well, oh well. Take their money then. We'll make it harder for them to hire more. Oh, going all cavalry. Fast, hard hitting. Interesting. Well, our allies claim first blood, but we'll have we'll have last blood, I guess. Yeah, sit there. Alright. We're one turn away from the clash. Run screaming across the fields, my minions! Alright. And my valuable marksman. I think they're gonna try to storm Hallstatt itself! The fools! Oh dear. This is gonna be tough. Come on, you can hold better than that? Ah. Yikes. Yeesh. That's a longbowman. This is what it's like for peasants to fight soldiers. Proper soldiers. We might be okay at bushwhacking some troops here or there, but... Ugh. Man. Oh, right, they have crossbows. Those are dragoons. Yeah, but that one's just gonna regenerate. Get him! Oh, don't let the swordsman get away to heal. Actually, you've got it pretty thoroughly surrounded, I'd say. So not too much worry of that. This is gonna be a slaughter. There's gonna be so much carnage. Good job. Come on, shadowy mages. Score some blood. Show him some teeth. That's the way. That's the right of things. I like how they go it's kind of transparent whenever they touch the town, even if they're just passing through it. Whew! Those charging cavalry. Never underestimate them. But they're so fragile. That's it. That's the last units, huh? Huh. This one's a proper knight. This one's a regular lancer. Alright. How are we gonna do this? Alright. Smash into their lines. As long as I'm careful. Okay. Alright. 15, 13. My gosh. I would rather be fighting at night. That would require 3 hits. I wish you'd totally level, but don't like it. I don't like it. Don't! Yes! Okay. That was the right move. Even if it had gone against me, it was the right move. It's just uncomfortable, because long bowmen hit really hard. They have only got 1 more long bowman. No, 2 more. Eesh. Those mages. What are we gonna do about this? Alright. This one's in a moat, which is a terrible position for... Ouch. Even if he's got a crossbow, it's still a terrible position. You're too resistant to my arrows. How are you at blunt and... Is there anything that can hurt you? Huh? Impact should be okay. Alright. Alright. Got some of my most durable up front. He's probably going to pour out his wrath upon the shadow mages. Their forces. I wonder if I should try to support this flank. Just a little. I can support his assault just a little. Yeah. 3 units. Alright. That's it. Unless I want to put someone in a moat, which I do not. Thought they were going to go for that. Okay, I guess they were. Well, that's a shame. Oh, wow, you lived! Lucky! No! I promised my father I'd look over you and I failed! But we were so close to the end. We must finish this, I'm sorry you'll not be able to enjoy your freedom. Goodbye, Harper. That was a level 3 unit! With loyalty! Yeesh. Well, I told you it was going to be a bloodbath. But we can do this. That is one lucky goblin. No, it's an orc. Okay. In this game, the goblins are like the runts of an orcish litter. Like, orcs give birth to goblins, apparently. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Oh no! The orcs are not actually my friends! Why did you have to get so close to them? No! Don't fight each other! Cease fire, orcs! Pretend that you're my friends. Please, just for today. Yeesh. Crap. Not bad. Out. Come on, you got this. Well, you're extremely effective at exterminating my enemy's enemy. My enemy's enemy is my enemy's enemy. No more, no less. Crap. Come on, you can do better than that. Alright, you're inside. Good. Alright. Well, you're proving to be the most effective force on the battlefield. The afternoon, another advanced element of main Wesnoth's army arrived. Ah, crap. That's a lieutenant. He's got leadership though. Not quite a general, but still bad news. Oh, bad news. Well, I hope all of you can hold that off while fighting each other. Alright. We gotta take the healer out. Why are you blocking that? I could put a man in there to heal. You don't need to heal. Alright. We'll help on this side. Stay away from this mess over here if I can. Alright. You're on a bridge. You're very vulnerable. Come on, you gotta die. Come on! Wasn't in the way. Oh. Who do I want to sacrifice? It's iffy, iffy, iffy. But I need to get in. Okay, we can actually be in the fortifications if we knock this one out. Ah, but these are purple, not mine. Still, their healer's out of the picture. Marksmanship? Not quite enough. You have marksmanship! Ah! This is just... Guys! Stop rolling so badly! Alright. You look like something I could sacrifice. If needs be. Act as bait. That's going to be standing there, but it'll be standing on a bridge at least. We'll be ready to hit it pretty hard. That one I put in the moat, he's toast. Alright. Man. The unfortunate thing about these Lancers is that, unlike Dragoons, they do not carry a crossbow. They are incredibly powerful, though, as I have mentioned. Ooh, the General is fighting for himself. He's out in the open and exposed. Poison him and hit him. Please just poison him. That would make me happy. I think reinforcements will keep coming every day. I think I have to win this as quick as I can. Get him! Get him! You're not going to target the General, though, I see. I was so hoping they'd poison him. Okay, get this one. Oh. Really? You want to put your marksman in the lake? Oh, come on, guys! I can't get through the door now! It's okay. I am making progress. And I have 35 turns left. I have that long duration for a reason. Cavalry is highly, highly effective. Alright. We're coming in tonight, and that will favor me. Alright. 1 out of 4. After about an hour. Let me see. We got in. We got in with our dodgy guys. We should be able to get some of those. I just don't want to fight this thing toe to toe. That's what I want to do to him. Boy, it's kind of risky. An 80 to 40. Not you. If you die, I lose the game. And you're out of reach. What about you? No. I'll just slip a little bait in the water. That should spare one of my allies. And we're in on this side, too. Perfect. I'm glad I picked so many of the fugitives and outlaws. The most mobile unit. As much as I like the archer, the mobility is really worth it. Alright, how's this gonna go? How's this gonna go down? I think I can slip. I think I can get at all four of the things real quick here. I think the Shadow Mages have been just enough of a distraction to let me score an extremely early victory. But I'm counting my chickens before they're hatched. I shouldn't do that. Yeah, don't try to fight don't try to fight near that general, guys. You're just asking to be tore up. Yeesh. Before the reinforcements can come. Isn't that great? Now it's an orcish crossbowman. There's almost no orcs left. The orcs have already been taken out. Shadow Mages still have a good number, largely because I've been working to protect their stuff over here. Though they've done better over here than they have any right to. Still kind of a shame they invested in so many fugitives and marksmen. I would have liked to see a whole bunch of wizards. But this isn't a particularly wizardy campaign. Look at this. It's like ready for a hero or a king to tromp right up between these two lines of troops standing at attention. I think I will do just that. Okay. Now, this one. I can't believe this. I am so close to such an early victory. This is insane. Alright. Smash that. That's... aside from the general, that's the most dangerous piece on the board. But no matter what happens, I am getting that next turn. They can't stop it. There's simply too many units that I've got. I own this fortress. I shouldn't blow it up. I should just hold it. With the Shadow Mages, we should be able to hold this against any assault. Forever. It's too late. Yeah, wizards. Vicious. And longbowmen. Even this is at night when they're at minus 25%, and they're still killing everything. Even when their enemies have a 25% boost and they have a 25% penalty, they are still slaughtering us. Ah, nice! Nice! Don't appreciate so much you shooting at my guys, but... Oof. Alright. All I gotta do is tag one more. Your reign of terror is over, General. You will never successfully oppose Ash of Here. Her power is too great. This small victory today is but a reprieve from the unimaginable pain You will suffer when the full force of our wrath descends upon you. Small victory? Bah! We shall raise this fortress and bury it in the earth from whence it came. Oh, blood. You've become a proper shadow mage now. Wow. You actually managed to take the general down. Took a lot, I see. 2 marksmen, though. That'll do it. 2 marksmen and a wizard. Alright. Let's... You know, I'm tempted to go and try to milk experience and fight this all tactically every inch, but you know what? I'm just gonna take this thug and put him here. That... Not even a high-level unit. Just a level 1, like, peasant with a... It's just got a club. Just got a stick with some metal stuck in it. The stronghold of Hallstatt began to shake. We cannot stay here. The fortress has started to collapse. Oh, I have to actually evacuate? Oh, crap. Why'd I put everyone in here? I didn't need this many units. I was a fool. Good thing I didn't spend the turn actually trying to tactically fight inside the fortress. Orcs, you can have this place now. It's all yours. But everybody else, please get out. Oops. You know what? Why not? Ha 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 ha. Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. Oh well. Oh well. That's not very good. Oh no, you two are stuck. Stuck because of these stupid orcs. Well, alright. Fine then. I don't mind taking out a few orcs. Now, where did it go? I hate when this happens. It's the most annoying thing. Like, you have these headphones, they've got these little rubber thingies on them, and then sometimes they just fall off, and it's like, oh no, where did it go? I can't put this in my ear. It needs to have its little thingy. There it is. There it goes. Yeah, not only is it uncomfortable if the rubber thingy falls off, it also just, doesn't work right anymore. It's kind of like it molds the sound, focuses it, and without that, it is a total bloodbath. But no more. I didn't give time for the reinforcements to keep coming. Part of it was my ally, part of it was because I'd been beating previous maps with so many turns to spare. I had so much money at the start of this one, I was able to just do a horde. I think it's working. Everyone get clear! Okay, you can have your castle back there, Halberdier. We have done our work. We slipped in, blew the pillars, and now we're out. Without the general, they can't hire units. It doesn't stop the reinforcements, but it prevents them from just straight up hiring new ones. With a thunderous roar and a vast billowing of dust, thousands of tons of stone and wood crashed in on itself. Some of it tumbled down the steep sides, while the remainder came to rest several hundred feet below ground. In the bowels of the hollowed-out mountain, no one inside the fortress would make it out alive. But my allies! Oh well. And I believe that is it. I haven't played all the campaigns. In fact, I still haven't played the main campaign. I was saving it for, a Let's Play or something, which I haven't done yet. But of the ones I have played, this is my personal favorite. You really feel like you're just peasants fighting these soldiers, especially if you push it up to the highest difficulty setting. Then this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. The rest of the battle was a blur. A shock of what had happened stunned everybody. Baldras and his men fled the plains of western Wesnoth under the cover of night. The spectacle of Hallstad's destruction stunned them into a daze that only slowly wore off as they made their way north and past Ellen Safar. The Ellen's riders routed the Orcish army, small as it was, and sent them back across the great river. They then scattered to the countryside and were not heard from again. Baldras thought this odd behavior when he heard about it. The main body of Ashvir's army neared the ruins of Hallstad. Strange things began to happen. Every night, men would disappear. Others were found hacked to bloody pieces. Unexplained misfortunes plagued the marching columns. Soldiers dropped dead where they stood, slain by unseen assassins. Fear of an undead menace spread through the ranks. When the army of Wesnoth found the ruins of the mighty fortress Hallstad, it was too much. Their shock that such a thing could happen, combined with the invisible terror stalking them, convinced Asvir's second-in-command the entire countryside was cursed. He quickly retreated to the traditional border and set up strong defenses against the west. Baldras had just crossed the great river when rumors of night stalkers filtered through his ranks. With bitter humor, he realized that Lord Maddox's men were successfully using tactics Baldras had mastered and used during his resistance. The peasants turned outlaws eventually reached Dalben. It was burnt to the ground. In a panic, they raced through the forest to Delwyn. It was likewise devastated. However, they did find one clue as to what happened. A grimy note nailed to a charred post read, "Baldras, you would have been proud. We gave him hell. But in the end, it wasn't enough. We fled like criminals in the night, but we made sure no one would harass us anymore. If you wish to find us, head southwest. When you reach the land's end, just keep going. See you in the Three Sisters, old friend. Relena." So, on Sunday, it should be back to Caster of Magic. We should have all the votes in for what the next campaign is. Last time I checked, it looked like the Summoner thing was winning. I think trying the same build on Impossible is in second place. And I do want to do more with Wesnoth at some point. There's so many interesting campaigns. But this will be all for the moment. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.